Begin with a developing story right now. The search continues this morning for a missing Westminster girl. An Amber Alert issued late last night for 10-year-old Jessica Ridgway. The girl disappeared while walking to school yesterday morning. Now federal authorities are helping with the search. 7 News reporter Don Champion is live at the scene with the latest. Good morning, Don.
Good morning, Dale. Well, the search effort really ramping into high gear this morning at first light. Investigator Trevor Matarazzo joins us again from Westminster Police Department. I know you're having volunteers come here at 8 o'clock now. Talk about a little bit of what they're going to help with this search effort.
So we've identified some large areas that we need to search, and we really need numbers to really search those areas. It's not just something you can kind of scan and look at from a distance. We need to have people, in the weeds, in the bushes, checking all the ditches. So that's what we're going to coordinate this morning. 8 o'clock is when we started seeing all the volunteers show up. So as we get a group here, we're going to start talking to them, kind of brief them on what we need them to do so that we can actually get them out.
And talk a little bit about the latest on just this investigation.
We're in a search mode, really, because we just don't have any tips that are leading us to look or focus on a particular area. So we're searching the area that she was last seen and the open space in that surrounding environment.
And so I know about a few weeks ago there was a report of a suspicious man in Arvada trying to lure children. You guys are looking into that and other cases just to see if anything's connected.
Yeah, that's been a consideration. There's been some parents that were concerned because they live in Westminster and they received that letter. That letter by Jeffco Schools was sent to every school in the district. So that was a case that happened in Arvada about 3 weeks ago that they were looking at. It's difficult for us because the information in it is fairly vague. So we need better information about somebody that was acting suspicious, a vehicle that was suspicious yesterday or right about the time that Jessica went missing, for us to compare whether there's similarities.
Okay. Investigator Trevor Matarazzo with the Westminster Police Department. Thank you very much. So just a little backstory. Jessica hasn't been seen since around 8:30 yesterday morning. Her mother works the night shift and had sent Jessica off to school just like any other day. We're told Jessica, who goes to Witt Elementary School here in Westminster, usually meets a group of friends about 3 blocks away from her home. Police did talk to those friends and said that Jessica did not meet them yesterday, so she somehow disappeared between home and 3 blocks away at a park where she usually meets her friends. The mother did not get the notification call from her school that her daughter did not go to school, did not make it to school until later in the day, and that's when police were called and an Amber Alert was issued later in the evening yesterday. But once again, police here asking for volunteers to show up here to the Westview Recreation Center to help in this search effort. We're told that you should not bring a dog, but you do want to dress appropriately for the weather. Crews have really been wanting to do an aerial search of this area, but the weather, the rain's coming down a little harder now, so that's not going to be possible this morning. But we do know a lot of police are out here, members of the FBI and the Center for Missing and Exploited Children also helping with this massive search area effort here in Westminster. Dale, back to you.
Tough story. Thank you, Don.